Did you know that only 36.3% of Ohio teens report eating breakfast every day? I'm Rick Lewis, Executive Director of the Ohio School Boards Association, and that's something that a new initiative is working to change. The Ohio School Boards Association is teaming up with more than 20 school education and health organizations to promote the Ohio School Breakfast Challenge. I'm joined now by Eyang Garrison, a Child Nutrition Policy Analyst at the Food Research and Action Center, or FRAC for short. FRAC is a national nonprofit organization working to improve public policies and public-private partnerships to eradicate hunger and undernutrition in the United States. Eyang, today you visited Columbus City Schools, Ikan Elementary, as students ate breakfast. Why did you select Ikan Elementary?
Thank you for having me today. And thank you to all the staff at Ikan Elementary for having us this morning. Ikan Elementary is a really unique school in that they have managed to serve over 90% of their students. It's the leading school in Central Ohio, and it's recognized by the Ohio School Breakfast Challenge. What makes Ikan so special is that the principal there has completely bought into the value of school breakfast. The parents have bought in, and students come early in droves to eat breakfast to start the school day. I think it's a great example for schools throughout the state of Ohio that you can implement a model that makes sure that students have access to breakfast, whether or not they arrive on time, whether or not they arrive late, to start the school day.
Why is breakfast so important? I know my own children sometimes would rather sleep in that extra 10 minutes in the morning. So tell us about why breakfast is so important and how it helps children academically.
It is the most important meal of the day. And even though 90% of the schools that offer the school lunch program also offer the school breakfast program around the country, there are still a lot of students that miss out on school breakfast, and it could be due to a variety of factors. It could be due to late arrivals, late bus schedules, or just the stigma associated with the program being for poor kids. And so schools around the country are figuring out new ways and new strategies to get more kids enjoying the morning meal to start the school day. The benefits are endless. Students who eat school breakfast have more favorable educational outcomes. They're more attentive, they're more focused in the classroom. Many schools that have high rates of participation, they experience fewer disciplinary issues, fewer visits to the school nurse, and teachers see a huge difference in the classroom. Many teachers who are in schools that have really high rates of school breakfast participation actually see increases in instructional time because the students they're on time and they're ready to learn to start the school day. So breakfast is really important.
How can organizations like the Ohio School Boards Association and our members support the Ohio Breakfast Challenge?
It's really important for more education groups to get engaged in advocating for school breakfast because there really is an undeniable link between school breakfast and student learning. And so one of the best ways that they can contribute to this effort is to engage school principals, engage school boards, and also engaging teachers and building support among those stakeholders. Educating them on the value of school breakfast to student learning and to an overall improved learning environment.
I'm certain we will have school districts all over the state who want to jump in and be part of this challenge. Tell us, how can school districts sign up for the Breakfast Challenge?
School districts that are interested can go and visit the Ohio School Breakfast Challenge website, and there you can find all the resources that you need in order to implement all the strategies that will increase your school breakfast participation. Our partners at the Children's Hunger Alliance will reach out to each and every school district that signs up and make sure that they have everything that they need in order to be successful.
It sounds like there are a great number of resources available. Can you give us a little sneak peek and tell us about what some of those resources are that can help school districts with their breakfast programs?
There is a wealth of resources available on the Ohio School Breakfast Challenge website. School districts that visit the site can find toolkits, can find information on how to build support among school staff and other stakeholders, information around the benefits of school breakfast for student learning, for student health, as well as information about service models like grab and go and breakfast in the classroom, as well as universal breakfast. Also on the website, you can find information from state partners as well as national partners around the country that are also working to expand access to school breakfast.
I've heard about a school calculator, a food calculator. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, the calculator is a great way for school districts to calculate the financial viability of moving over to a universal free breakfast model, as well as calculate how much additional revenue can come back into the school nutrition department when you move to an in-classroom model like breakfast in the classroom or grab and go.
Eyang, thank you so much for flying in from Washington, D.C. to speak with us today. The Ohio School Breakfast Challenge is hosted by the Children's Hunger Alliance, Ohio Action for Healthy Kids, Ohio School Nutrition Association, and the American Dairy Association. We encourage you to accept and meet the Ohio School Breakfast Challenge. Go now to ohioschoolbreakfastchallenge.com to sign up.